What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel and you love Lego, you should probably subscribe. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole bunch. And why wouldn't you? Today, we're doing a review of a brand new set from Lego Star Wars. It just came out a few weeks ago. It is the Mandalorian helmet. Jackson, tell us about this box.
Well, it's 18 plus. The item number is 75328, and it is 584 pieces.
So this is the third and final helmet that has came out recently for the Star Wars helmet collection. This one is probably my favorite of the three. I'll just put that out there right now.
Yeah.
Pretty cool box art. You got the helmet here. It says the Mandalorian. It's got the mud horn right here at the top, the insignia. Star Wars logo as well as the Lego logo. Not much else to it. It's got kind of a nice yellowish orange glow going on behind it for added detail. On the back of the box, you get kind of a side view of the helmet. It shows the little UCS style plaque. I guess it's UCS style, not really, but it's the same plaques you see on all the other helmets. It says Star Wars, Lego, and the Mandalorian. It gives you the dimensions. It is 7 inches tall, just like most of the others, and then a couple of pictures of the actual helmet from the series. So I know every time I've done one of these Mandalorian sets, I've called it a movie. It is a Disney Plus series. It is not a movie. So just clearing the air there. On top of it says Le Mandalorian.
Le Mandalorian.
I don't know, that's like French or something. I always find it funny because online I always see a lot of questions about, this is Spanish. They got the name of it wrong on the top of the box, but it's just in a different language. The biggest one was Darth Vader. It says like Dark Vador or something like that.
Dark Vador.
So yeah, it's just a different language. But anyway, that is the gist of the box. Let's check out the instruction book. Here's the instruction book. Ours is a little beat up. Got folded up in the box. A little bit of a crease. That's unfortunate. Got the same picture that you have on the front of the box is on the front of this. You got the Star Wars logo on the back. Nothing too special. On the inside, it does have a little bit about adding the Mandalorian helmet to the Star Wars helmet collection.
Tidbits.
It's not even really tidbits. It's just kind of a little paragraph or two from, it says, the creative director of Lego Star Wars. Then it has a couple of pictures from the TV series. A couple pictures of Mando. Other than that, there is no progress bar. Maybe that's just the 18 plus sets don't have the progress bar. I don't know. It's got kind of the light blue background. It's 104 total pages. But yeah, pretty quick, pretty easy. Cool building techniques, but not too dissimilar from the other helmets that we've seen in the past. But let's go ahead and check out the set. And here it is, all finished up, the Mandalorian helmet. Let's give you a 360-degree view of the total finished product. All right, so we'll start at the bottom. It has, of course, the little plaque that says Star Wars The Mandalorian with the Lego logo. It has the stand that is the exact same stand that we have seen in most of the helmet collection. Coming up, you got a lot of gray. So you got light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, and silver is the bulk of this helmet, mostly light bluish gray. You got the black there on the face mask as well. I really like the different dimensional elements that you get here. So just how it goes in right here, it's kind of like a three-dimensional look to it. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a little bit different than what we got on the Boba Fett helmet. That's one thing that you can say, like a lot of people were concerned that they would have just recreated the Boba Fett helmet almost exactly, but in the colors of the Mandalorian helmet, and they definitely didn't do that. It's definitely unique. I mean, it looks all like it because it's a similar helmet, but there are a lot of differences. Coming around here, you got the side earpiece. The back has a little bit of detail, and then it has that line of silver that goes across the top. And then, of course, you got the black on the face mask. One thing that I did feel was a little bit off was I feel like the black here was a little bit too thick. If we look at the pictures of the Mandalorian, I feel like that should have been a little bit thinner if I'm trying to come up with a complaint. And then, as usual, I feel like it's a little bit too steady. I do wish they would have tiled it off a little bit. And then, of course, with this being the Beskar helmet, the whole thing should have been silver, right? Yeah, Lego goes cheap on the shiny pieces, you know? I wish they would have added more silver on this. Of course, it would have probably made it more expensive, but I feel like this whole helmet should have been completely silver, maybe with some dark bluish gray accents or something, but it definitely needed more silver being made of Beskar. Other than that, that is pretty much it. It does not detach from the stand. It is built in, similar to most of the other helmets. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it is a cool helmet. Probably my favorite of the three from the most recent collection. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to build. Don't you think, Jackson? Mm-hmm. All right, Jackson, the Mandalorian helmet. What did you think of this set?
Well, I really like how it looks. How it looks really close to the real Mandalorian helmet. My only two complaints are that this needs to be thinner and it's too steady.
Too steady. Yeah, I mean, what?
And they needed to have more
Silver.
Silver pieces.
Yeah, I pretty much already broke down all my pros and cons, to be honest. A little bit too steady, I agree. Definitely needed more silver. This is a little bit too wide, I think. But like I already mentioned, I really love the 3-dimensional feel that you get from this on the cheeks. I also like the building techniques. They got the angles of the helmet right. I think it would have looked funny if it would have came straight down, but they actually did some things, like they're on some pivot joints here, to make the angles of the helmet actually go slightly outward as it goes down, which I thought was pretty cool. So I definitely like the look of this. I think it looks great. These are excellent display pieces. But Jackson, this one retails for $59.99 in the United States. Are you going to buy it? You're going to wait for a sale, or are you going to pass?
Buy it.
I'm going to buy it too. I'm going to buy all the helmets. This one, like I said, is probably my favorite of the 3 that came out this year. I do think, the helmets are a little bit pricey when you break it down. I feel like they all should have been just like $50. I think that would have been a good price for every one of them.
I mean, the price per piece for all of the silver pieces.
Yeah, if they would have just done all silver, then I probably would have paid more than $60, if they would have just made it all silver or mostly silver. If they would have just tiled off like this in silver, they added some silver to the sides, charge $70 just to make it look, like the Beskar armor, I think would have added a lot to it. But I am going to buy this one. If you're going to buy one of the 3, this is probably going to be the one that I get. It's probably this one, then Luke's helmet, and then the Dark Trooper. Or if you're not a fan of the Mandalorian, but you're a fan of Star Wars, then you should get Luke's helmet. But I think this is probably the best of the 3, then Luke's helmet, then the Dark Trooper. So these are the 3 sets of the most recent helmet collection from LEGO Star Wars. You got Mandalorian helmet, you got Luke's helmet, the Red 5 helmet, and then you got the Dark Trooper helmet. So there you can kind of see them all together. They look really good. They're great display pieces, as I've mentioned many times. You can see I have behind me all of the other Star Wars helmets as well. I look forward to them coming out with more of these. I'm going to buy them all. I think they're great. I love the way they look on the shelf. So I'm going to definitely recommend all 3 of these. But in particularly, I really like the Mandalorian helmet. It was an obvious choice for one of the helmets they need to make this year. It was probably overdue, if anything. But it's a good set, and you should definitely pick it up. All right, so there it is, the Mandalorian helmet from LEGO Star Wars. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, keep on building.